In today's video, I ranked every single Vandal skin in Valorant. So as I'm going to be ranking every single Vandal skin inside of the game, I'm going to be putting them in these ranks. I've made ranks S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, E tier, F tier, and the misinput tier. You only get misinputs here if your gun is so ugly you could have only possibly bought it by misclicking. So I'm gonna be judging every single skin in this game based off how it looks, based off the pricing, based off the animations for it, the way it feels, the way it plays, you know, everything about that. First, I'm gonna pick out a C tier gun. I find this one perfectly average. The Narmad, I know it doesn't have any VFX, it doesn't have any variants, but it looks really clean. I like the way it looks a lot. It's one of the nicer skins in my opinion that doesn't have any VFX. It looks pretty, it feels nice. It's just an overall, it's a solid skin. It's not too expensive. It's perfectly C tier. If you get this stuff in your night market, I do recommend snatching it up. Next up, the yeah, okay, listen. I think this was like a battle pass skin, so we're just gonna put it in an F tier. The Horizon. The Horizon one is like, it's fine. I know a lot of people don't like it, I'll be honest. I get them. I don't like it that much either. But it's a solid E tier. When I'm playing, when I don't have a skin, I do pick it up off the floor. It's nice enough. The Avalanche. See, now this is what we call the definition of a misinput. Nobody's sane. Oh, nobody that is sane in the membrane would ever buy this gun, because why would you? No effects, nothing, just ugly. The Atri Scott, whatever I don't know how to pronounce this. Okay, it's a fine skin. It looks aight, I guess. I'll put it in D tier. D for these nuts. Next up is the Lux. I don't know if this is a battle pass skin. I hope it is. Whatever. If you're buying it now, it has to be a misinput, right? No, I've never seen anybody use this skin. Legit never. Not even ironically. Nobody's ever used it. It just doesn't exist. The Hive Mind. Hive Mind is, in my opinion, quite underrated actually. It's quite a nice skin. It's pretty nice. We'll put it at a solid C tier. It looks good, feels good, looks nice. So, Winter Wonderland. Ja, fantastisch. This is sehr gut. We put it in... Holy shit, misinput. No, I'm kidding. We can put it at like... I don't know. I want to put it like E or F. It's like in between. It's like doo-doo, but it's fun sometimes to just have it. Put it like next to Horizon. I don't like the skins like the Horizon and the Winter Wonderland. It's not like they're bad. It's just I don't like the way the colors are used. Well, whatever this is, I can't tell you. It's just straight into F tier. I don't even know what it's called. It just looks doo-doo. Wasteland. See, this is my very first controversial pick, and this is where I explain to you. These are my opinions, and my opinion is law. So if you disagree, you're done. The Wasteland Vandal, I think it's our very first A tier. It's a solid gun. It's solid. It's solid. I like it. I don't know why people don't like it. I really don't. Ruin. You listen, it's from like, I think it's like for the first battle pass or one of the first ones. It looks clean, it feels good when you use it. I don't see it go anywhere else but B tier, right? I don't know if this is the .exe or whatever this one is. I see this one too often, but I don't like it whatsoever. F tier. This one is controversial. I've seen a lot of people shit talk on this, and I really don't understand why. The Sakura skin is, in my opinion, one of the cleanest skins you can have. I'm putting it in. I'll put it A tier. A tier. This is one I definitely recommend snatching up. It's cheap, it's beautiful. The Luna Vandal. Luna Vandal is brand new to the game. It's just been added very, very recently. I'll be honest, I don't like it. It's nice. It's cheap, but no variants, no VFX, no nothing. It's average. It's like a glorified battle pass skin, I'll be honest. Next up, Araxis. I snatched this up immediately. I like it a lot. Solid A. It's not an S. It's quite close. It feels really, really good, I'll admit. It feels very powerful. It's very, very close to S tier, but I'll put it at A. Next up, Immortalized. I mean, it's a battle pass skin. It looks aight, I guess. It looks way better than these. It's this ugly ass one from last season. I would say misinput, but it's from a battle pass, so I'll just put it in an F tier. It's really ugly. I really, really don't like it. Next up, Origin. See, this Origin skin, it looks beautiful. It feels good, and for somebody who's autistic, the spinny is amazing. I even have a beautiful clip with it. White Gamer, actually. It can go onto a solid A tier. It's very close to S tier, but I'll put it in A tier. The Prelude to Chaos. This is hands down the best skin in the game. It's not even a controversial opinion. It's just a statement. It's just a fact. Into S tier you go. Nothing better in this game than the Prelude to Chaos. Simply the best. Next up, the RGX. I know I was just jerking off the Prelude, but this comes really damn close. The RGX Vandal skins. Oh, Oh, it feels good. They feel good. They look good. It is fantastic. S tier. Now this trash, okay, it's cool. It's like I would pick it up from the floor every once in a while. Actually, I wouldn't. Actually, it's an F tier. The Blub Blub gun. Every pocket sage and every Edater's wet dream. The Blub Blub gun with a pocket sage gun buddy. I'll be honest, I like the gun. I like the gun. I just don't like what it stands for anymore. Because it used to just stand for wet noise. Blub blub. Fishy. Now it stands for I suck Jet's dick. No, but like on its own, it's an S tier. I'm joking. It does a lot of Edaters to use it, which is kind of ruining it, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, Forsaken. Okay, the green one, I'll be honest, is like a solid F tier, or misinput, I mean. But however, the white and yellow version, I'll put it in B tier. This thing, I don't know what it's called. It's like, I don't know. D tier. It's okay. It looks fine. It looks fine. My favorite, the dick sucking gun. I main this gun because I like it when I kill people and they get on their knees and I can walk up again. Sentinel of Lights, easy S tier. Reaver. Oh, there is not a single Valorant gun that feels better. This thing, the way it clicks on heads, the dink noise of it, oh, it is marvelous. Marvelous. It's a solid S tier. No questions asked. Tree gun. Gaia's Vengeance. I have a very unpopular opinion about this one. I know a lot of people love it. I'll be honest, this was the very first skin I ever bought in this game. I don't think it's the worst thing, but I think it's a B tier. I don't think it's A or S. That's my opinion. The Ego Vandal. Yes. I'll be honest, it's a misinput. If you buy this thing, it had better be a misclick. It's not pretty. The Ion. Okay, I am very like in between with this gun because I love the yellow version, I love the green version, I hate the white version, and I hate the blue version. If you have it yellow, I'll put it in like S tier. If you have it white, it's a B tier. But just for that, I'll put it in A tier. It's an alright gun. It's good. Corona Void Vandal. Now I would. The Phantom is a straight S tier. However, the Vandal, it doesn't really get me going. It gets me in the like B tier. It's like it's not bad. It's just not amazing. You know what I'm saying? Prime Vandal. Okay, this one is very. This is such a weird gun because I really do not like how it looks. I think it looks horrible. That said, the way this thing feels, the way this thing handles, the variants, ugh, it is literally so nice to use. It's one of the nicest guns to use in general. I'll put it in an S tier. I don't care. I actually don't care. Elder Flame. Another controversial opinion that isn't controversial anymore because it's my opinion, so it's just normal not to have this opinion. Elder Flame. It's cool, but it's way too stiff for me. The way you whip out the dragon and then he just sits there is so distracting and it's so stiff that it's just, to me, it's a very harsh C tier. It's Titanfall. Now, I think it's very easy to say, put this in misinput. It's not pretty. It's so distracting the way it changes colors and everything. No. Cryostasis Vandal. It's a very recent Vandal. It looks aight. Well, it actually looks like a knockoff Wasteland. It feels meh. It looks alright. The finisher on it is alright. The only thing it's got going for it is just the freezing effect. It's going right next to the Elder Flame. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like it. I really don't. I really don't like it. I don't even know what this is called. I just remember that it was really overpriced. Straight into F tier you go because you are ugly as fuck and you were not worth your money. Titan Mail. This is by a lot of people call this the ugliest skin in the game, and I could not disagree more. There are so many more uglier skins. C tier. Endeavor. See, this is one of the ones I mean. This is way uglier. This legit looks like literal trash. Go into misinput right now, because if you bought this unironically, you are mentally insane. Okay, there we go. Next controversial choice, the Champions Vandal. I know there's a lot of chick against it, because a lot of people don't like the way it looks. That's overrated, overpriced. I agree with it being overpriced. But there's nothing nicer than clutching up with this, inspecting it, looking up, and then seeing brimstone in the air. There's nothing better than it. Into B tier you go. Solid skin, it's fine. Valorant Go Volume 2, the Phoenix Vandal. It's solid, again, it's solid. It's not something I would buy, but it's solid. Put it in B tier. And the other Valorant Go, it's the Reyna gun, and it is worse than the Phoenix one, I think. But it's fine. If you have it, it's fine. I'm not judging you. .exe, one of the most overused fucking skins in this game. I don't like it. I actually hate it. I'll put it in an F tier because it's a battle pass gun. If you have it, you're excused, right? But you're not excused for using it. Acrobots something. This looks like a rip-off Forsaken, but with a nicer color scheme. We'll put it in B tier. Like this, the scheme, but it is horrible. It is so bad. There you go. F tier. Nothing higher, nothing lower. You don't deserve anything more than that. I don't know what this is. I really don't know what this is. Just just die. Just burn and go away. This is like Blub Blub. This is like the Blub Blub gun if nobody liked Blub Blub, right? It looks so mid. It's like a D tier. The K-Tac. I see this one used a lot together with its knife, like little sword thingy. I don't mind it. I don't like it, but I don't mind it. Yeah, sure. We'll put it in C. It's like, it's alright. Here it is. The Sylvanus. Another controversial one. A lot of people would say this is like E. This is like F. I'll put it at B. I like this one a lot. And then the final Vandal skin. The Glitch Pop. Holy crap. This thing feels powerful when you shoot it. This thing looks stunning. This thing is gorgeous. It's the last gun and it's going straight into A tier, or S tier, I mean. It's a solid gun. It's a perfectly solid gun. So this is my Vandal skin tier list. This is how I have them all in order. This is how I feel the Vandals should be ranked. There are a few shit takes in this, of course, as a haha. But overall, I agree with this list. I think if I remove the shit takes, this one would be lower. This one would be slightly higher. But other than that, I think this is perfect. I think this is the perfect list. And that leads to the conclusion of this video. If you disagree with any of these skins and their placements, please let me know in the comments so you can boost my engagement on my videos so I get more views. If you enjoyed this video, if you're still watching, you must have enjoyed it at least somewhat. Please like it, share it with a friend if you want to shit talk it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. See you guys later and peace out.